point. It's Eliud Kipchoge, looking good at the moment. Farah's trying one last big effort, but it's not going to get him there. Kipchoge's going to win this.
He's still sprinting, still accelerating, and how he would have dreamed of this moment for so many years. Eliud Kipchoge is the Olympic marathon champion.
Sub 2:02 clocking, and by a monstrous margin he is going to break the world record. He comes towards the line, raises a sprint on those magical legs, and at last the world record is his. How fitting is this? The Olympic champion is the world record holder. 2:01.40 unofficially there for Eliud Kipchoge.
Eliud Kipchoge, let's keep an eye on the clock. Into the final 20 seconds. Eliud Kipchoge. Whoa! On his shoulder. 140, the unofficial time.
So if you couldn't already tell, that's the greatest runner of all time.
I think that I'm finally in my zone. Living on a high, but we keep it on the low, yeah. I think that I'm finally in my zone. Don't know where I'm going, I'm just going with the flow, yeah. I think that I'm finally in my zone. Yeah, I think that I'm finally in my zone, oh yeah.
Why am I doing this? It's 4:30 in the morning. Let's go run. Even though it's only about 5:45 a.m., the local Dairy Queen that is selling Christmas trees is still playing Christmas music. So I just finished my long run, and it wasn't the best run I've ever had. I felt pretty bad stomachly. It ended up being 12.75 miles at a 7:33 pace, so not really that fast. Wasn't trying to push it. But now I'm really hungry, and something Kipchoge eats for breakfast after his long runs is bread. He just eats plain bread, usually white bread, and some fruit maybe. So I'm gonna have bread. And yeah, I'll probably have a banana and an apple maybe. And also, I just want to tell you where I'm getting this information. I'll put it in the description, but a couple websites, and most of them have the diets. And so, here's one thing about the bread. And it says at the top, Eliud Kipchoge diet. So let's get this bread. Breakfast, which is bread, a banana or other fruit, and some chai tea, which I've never really had tea before. I mean, I've had tea, but I just don't really like it. I don't drink it very often. The 2 pieces of bread that I'm having are whole wheat, 100% whole wheat bread, so I'm already ahead of Kipchoge, so watch out. So, the Kenyans and Eliud Kipchoge, they spend a lot of their day just relaxing and taking naps. And I'm really tired, So I'm just going to relax for a while until lunch, and I might watch some YouTube.
Okay, so P.Max asks,
Hi everyone, so it's time for lunch. I'm feeling a little better, I'm just still really tired, and even though I took a little bit of caffeine, it kind of wore off right away. But I'm hungry. One thing the Kenyans always have for lunch is this thing called ugali, and basically it's just corn flour mixed with boiling water, so it has no flavor. All their meals revolve around ugali. Let's go make ugali, shall we? Unappetizing things I will ever eat. We got the ugali, which, I mean, it's just like a slab of yellow. Fried eggs, that's good. And broccoli's good too. But the ugali, let's dig in. That was not the best food I've ever had. I don't see how anyone could eat that every single day, and I'm just having a little bit. So let's finish the eggs and the broccoli, and then I'll make this a more American way. So now would be the time where Kipchoge and some of his training partners would go for their second run. Kipchoge is running about 130 miles a week, so that's a lot of miles per day, so he has to split it up into 2 runs. He runs at sunrise, and he also runs at sunset, because in Kenya, those are the 2 coolest times of the day. So I'm going to go for a walk instead, because I'm only running about 40 miles a week right now, and I don't need to double. I'm way too tired to double. So let's go for a walk. The beans are cooking, and so is the rice. I'm going to make some broccoli to go along with the beans and the rice. it's important to get good sleep, so I'm going to go to bed now. It's about 8 o'clock, and one of the things that I read in Runner's World that was about Kipchoge's life was how early he goes to bed. He goes to bed earlier than a 10-year-old on a school night, and that's really necessary for someone who wants to get up at 4:30 in the morning to run, and then also run at sunset. So let's just get some much needed rest. So it is now the morning after my day as Eliud Kipchoge. After getting 11.5 hours of sleep last night, I feel great, other than a slight sore throat that I think developed from getting up so early yesterday and only having 5 hours of sleep that day. So I want to use this time to talk about the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like. I didn't like getting up at 4:30 in the morning, other than the fact that I had the run over with before most people would even get up. It was before sunrise, and it just felt good to accomplish something that early. But the aftermath of that was painful because I was having trouble staying awake all day. And I did take 2 naps, but that still didn't really help. I even took a little bit of caffeine. That also didn't help. And I don't think I could do that every single day. A thing that I liked was the diet, actually. And I didn't really like the ugale, but I liked how simple the diet was. Beans and rice, eggs, potatoes, vegetables, bread. It's very simple, and it's pretty healthy, actually. But it also shows that you don't need all this scientific recovery food. Another thing that I liked was his lifestyle. I liked how he helped out around the house, even though he is the best runner in his training group, and it shows that he doesn't hold himself above the team. He cares about everybody else. I thought that was really interesting, actually. So it was very tiring living like Kipchoge, but it makes me appreciate how good he is. His talent is really just a gift to the world. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Live life to the max. Bye. The first ingredient going on to the American ugale is some pancake syrup. Next, I'm going to add some brown sugar, add some more chocolate flavored syrup. Next, we have some ice cream, and then last but not least, miniature chocolate chips. So right there, the first bite, we have some nice ice cream with some chocolate chips, syrup, as well as brown sugar, and some chocolate flavored syrup. That tastes like heaven.